Alright people, welcome again to MG Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing good and everything is okay with you. So it's good morning, good afternoon, good day, whatever time span you're watching it on. Just hopefully things are doing good for you. Anyway, so before doing anything, people, please do smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. We have a variety of topics to cover this morning, i.e. the Reggae Boyz U17 team. I'm going to give you my reaction from the game that I watched that they played against Portmore. I was there. A lot of a lot of positives, but with positives, there's also the opposite, which is negative. There is the opposite, which is negative, and hopefully you guys can understand where I'm coming from with that. I'm not saying I'm not here to bash anyone. I'm not here to beat anyone. I want us to have a general understanding of what we are doing per se going forward. The matches, I think we're just a few days away from our first official practice game, our first official practice game. We're just a few days away from our first 100% official practice game. And what does that mean? It means that there's an expectation that we should at least, or minimum, situated in a position where we can go out there and put on a performance per se and make great accountability of ourselves. That is the general understanding and concept of what we're trying to do going forward. Reason being is the team has been working together for a good while now. The expectation is that they're supposed to be at a certain or a particular level. Guys, as you come in, please do smash that like button and let the YouTube algorithm know that you actually like this video that you're watching and there's some content you're getting from it. Now, there's some points I need to highlight in which I saw when I was watching the game, and I want to bring across those pointers to you guys. The video won't be a long one, roughly in the region of half an hour, maybe an hour maximum. I try my best to not let it pass an hour, because don't know, I have to go on the road because today is a major league semi-finals of the St. Catherine Major League, and I want to be at that game. So most definitely. All right, now let's get into the details. But before we do that, people, I want to give a shout out to our channel members. Let me bring it up. The Original Zilla, Jermaine Swaby, Paul Rose, David Beckham, Feather 5, and most recently joining Black Icon 40. Massive respect to the military squad. We know what a squad. We're not a full squad complement, but we're not a small squad, most definitely. Then we're going to be a platoon. Yeah, all those general stuff. Data boss, big up. Ian Cam said, military, you and management talking about the same topic, and both are interesting. I'm not sure what you mean, Ian. I don't know. I don't understand. I'm not sure what you mean by that. What you mean? I don't understand. We don't need it. No, listen, Ian. Remember, so since the game played on Monday and today is Wednesday, this is actually the first day I am going to cover the under 17 players. This is the first day I cover the under 17 players since the game played on Monday, all the way on Monday. First time I cover it. I knew that they were supposed to be a press conference. I didn't know that someone told me that the press conference is happening this morning or some point in time. I have no clue. I didn't get any message. No one sent me anything. So, press conference, I am in the dark where that is concerned. I have no clue. None whatsoever. So, secondly, hopefully some good information come out of that. So, I have got more than likely watch back some of the programs to see what information come out of that. That's my luck. That's it. Anyways, do smash the like button, people. Hit the subscribe button. All right, so let me just, I want to get things out of the way as fast as possible. I want to just run through things. Let's first, so big up Data Boss and big up Ian Campbell. Let's first start off with the team in itself. My first observation was the formation. That's the first observation. During the time period, they were using a 3-5-2. That was a system that was being used for the longest time period that I know of, and I've been watching them. So that was the formation generally registered. And surprisingly, when I saw them, they were situated in a 3-4-3. So they basically moved from a 3-5-2 to a 3-4-3. Now I think I'm kind of worried about that because I'm not sure if that is a sense of panic or a sense of try to get something or try to do something different. Because if you should think about it, throughout the duration of the under 17 competition or the under 17 preseason or trial game so far, let me see if I can register. I highly doubt they have registered any amount of goals so far. Highly doubt they have registered any amount of goals so far. So that for sure is one I think is very, very concerning to me. I believe that is concerning. Reason being is you can't have a team and you have played so much practice game and you can't tell how much goals were scored during that same time period. As I said, if I recall, maybe roughly 3 goals score. If the under 17 team played like if the under 17 team played 9 games, they scored like 3 goals. And they concede 2 goals practically 2 goals every match. So that they're showing that, hey, yes, they're conceding. That's not the big issue. But the major issue is scoring goals. Richard Stewart said they don't have strikers, hence the 3-4-3 fluidity up front. All right, so they do have strikers actually. There's 2 strikers, Orion Watson, is Orion Watson, and the youngster from Atlanta. The youngster from Atlanta. No, it's not strikers are the problem. I do believe that the style of play or the system would be more of a problem per se than the strikers. Guys, please do smash the like button, people. Please get the likes up to 20 as fast as possible. So get it up to 20 people. Get the likes up to 20 as fast as possible, people. Please, I'm begging you to do so. Yeah. So as I'm saying, people, read the aspect of goal scoring. For sure, that's not necessarily an issue of who they have leading the line. That's not the issue. The issue is not who they have leading the line. The issue is the creation of chances. Watching them, they have a issue creating chances. Major issue creating chances. In transition, not so well. Not so well in transition. The biggest positive that I've seen from these young men, and I'm not sure these positive came from I'm not sure if these positive came from the fact that most of the games are played. They are played against big men Premier League teams. But the biggest positive is that they are defensively solid. Yes, we can list out that they concede quite a few amount of goals, but let me tell you, they are defensively solid. They are extremely organized, very, very organized defensively. Going forward now is an issue. Ian Campbell said Ashton Gordon, our best striker. Didn't see much of him. No. Yes, but why you say he's our best striker? Richard Stewart said Shea Gardner in the team. Yes. And it was very, very interesting because specifically when the game just started, for the first 10 minutes, Shea Gardner was right in front of me. He was directly in front of me, but directly. Duncan Gaming, big up people. Massive support to Duncan Gaming. People, if you do gaming, that's our channel. It's a gaming channel, people. The reason for the particular issue that I have with Chase, very technical youngster, real technical youngster. He understands the games, but the tempo kind of a bit ahead of him. Ian Campbell said, this is why we need Aaron Hurd. He creates plenty of chances at his academy, but this is a different level. Ian, this is different. Yes, he created plenty of chances there, but you don't know. This is a different thing. These youngsters were playing against big men. You have to look at that. I've seen highlight reels of a particular player. There's a particular player, I won't call his name, that was dropped from the team. And I was excited to see him. But because of his highlight reels, I saw the highlight reels. Everyone spoke highly of him. And when I went to watch him myself, I was very, very disappointed. It could be a bad day. But the second day when I saw him, I said, that is him. I realized that is him. But that's how it is, people. That is just how it is. Guys, please do smash that like button. Please smash the like button. Not because they're creating 40, 50 chances at their academy versus youngsters as well at their age group. It's different. Creating a chance versus Premier League level team. It's different. It's vastly different. So maybe when they're playing against their age level, they might be able to put things a bit more together because they're playing against a smaller team. They're playing against smaller players, less physical, less intensity. Ian Cam said we will be playing against academy players from the USA, Mexico, and Canada. So what is your point? Exactly, Ian. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Your point is he's creating a lot of chances in the academy. So here we have right here. No, what we're looking at right now, we're not creating a chance. These are not academy players that they're playing against, Ian. They're not playing against academy players. Ian Campbell, they are not playing against 16 and 15 years old at their age level. They are not. They are playing against Premier League players. Do not understate the Jamaica Premier League players. Do not understate them. Do not underestimate them. Please do not. They might not be like a EPL, I agree, but they are bigger, they are more physical, they are faster, they are more organized because they are playing against teams that have been playing together for a longer time period. Understand that, Ian. Please understand that. Ravan Bennett, big up Ravan. I agree that they struggle to create chances because of the physicality. It is very difficult against players who are stronger and quicker. Exactly. Now, on the day, the best player, the player who stood out the most to me from my perspective, well, not from my perspective, from everyone who was there, because everyone who was watching the game would say that Dunstan Cowan was the player who stood out the most. He was brilliant going forward, coming back, getting in line. He was causing Portmore United so much problem. Now there's one more player came onto the pitch. He wears the number 19. I don't remember his name. Fuzzy here. I think he's from overseas. I think he's one of the players American. He looked brilliant when he came on in the midfield. He looks to be one of the players who look definitely heads on starting. Maybe because they've known that some of these players are started, they didn't necessarily start them. Ian said this Jamaica team should qualify and win the entire tournament easily without much. He says, no, Ian, no. That's not football. That is not football. If that is the case, Manchester City, with one of the biggest squad in the world, should be winning every single game. They're not supposed to lose no game at all. They're supposed to win EPL, FA Cup, EFL Cup, Champions League, Club World Cup, because they have the biggest squad from bench to start. From the bench to start is a first team players. According to you that, Ian, no, Ian. That you cannot speak. You cannot reason football like that, Ian. That's not how football is. That's not. Where you get that from? That means in the JPL, Mount Pleasant supposed to win every single match because them have the biggest squad from bench of starters from other team from bench. Ian, that don't make no sense. You are wrong with that, man. You are so wrong. Noya just said, so you are saying that if they buck up a very physical team in the qualifiers, they will struggle for goals then. Good. No, this is it now. Alright, so let me tell you now. The players that they're playing against are in the age bracket of 25, 26, 27, 28, who are fully mature footballers. Fully mature footballers who can play, who are very physical, faster, faster, quicker, stronger, faster over a long duration, quicker in 10-yard sprint, stronger, physically stronger, more organized, because these players have been playing together for a longer while versus the youths who have played must about 6 weeks now. 6 weeks now, this team has been playing together versus a Portmore United, versus a Harbourview. All these teams that they have played against are on it, who have been playing together for season, who know each other week. They never ask for them. They just know them that guys, hey, I'm going to pick up the ball. Bye, I run this. So this is very, very easier. These guys are still trying to understand and know themselves. Them still try to work around the system. As I said, that is the reason why I said the big positive through all of this is the fact that they are so defensively organized. Because if you're playing against teams so structured and organized, and you're just have a team working together, and you look at how structured you guys are playing, it means that defensively they were coached very well defensively. Big up Fresh God. Please do smash the like button, people. Smash the like button. Guys, we have over 40 persons watching. Please hit the like button. Rajan said it's rare you're going to find an under 17 team with the level of physicality of the JPL teams. You won't. You won't. These are under 17, you know. These are 15, 16 years old, and maybe players who are just about to turn 17. Just about. All right, let me tell you. Let me give you an example. The biggest player in the team, one of the biggest players in the team is Alex. Xavier Gooden. He's one of the most physical. Xavier Gooden, Wilberforce, Gooden, Adrian Reed, maybe Tawayne Lynch as the goalkeeper, and Joshua. These are the most bigger and physical players. You have other players in the team who are big as well, but physical. And when I should go beside these players, them look small. Them look small compared to me, because I'm about 6 foot. I'm about 6 foot. And physically, I'm stronger and bigger than them, more powerful than them, physically. So these are the players that they are going up against. So imagine, and let me tell you, Che Gardner is about 5'5". Che Gardner is about 5'5". Che Gardner would look, is very small. Really small. If you just shoulder bunch him, so in bounce off a ball easily. He's small. Small in stature and very small physically. So the physicality is easy to him. Nonetheless, technically, he's sound. He's very sound technical, and his footballing IQ is quite high. Very superior. So, but upon that, in the same sense, definitely have a good push through. Oparan said, remember, this is the JPL that is ranked 12th in CONCACAF, so I don't care about physical play. I believe it is about technical and tactical cohesion and chemistry. Good. No, that is the reason why. Great point, up and running. That is the reason why they struggle to create chances, because they are going up against a more physical set of players, a stronger set of players. So by the time they should make a decision, they are either outmarked, shoved off the ball, or even players move in position quite easily, and players get marked up very easily. So what that does, it forces them to be faster in their decision making, think quicker, defensively structured. It makes them have to think faster, it just exposes them quicker than the norm. That's what it does, playing against these teams. Now, I understand. The issue that I'm having is, I'm hoping that during training session, they do the attacking coaching, so that when they're playing against teams that are not so strong physically, are not so physically demanding, I should say physically, teams that are not that aggressive, they will be able to pull them apart with those passes. That is the reason why when I look at Cohen, I saw what Cohen was doing, and said, this boy is going to tear it up. That young man is going to tear it up, because it doesn't matter who he's going against, which defender. I see him up against defenders that are very big. I mean, twice his size, and he's bringing down to the byline, taking on that defender, putting him into bed. That there, I think, is a huge positive. That young man, I know that Fuzzy wanted. I knew that Fuzzy wanted a player, a marquee, not Fuzzy, my bad, Miran Garden. I know that Miran Garden wanted a marquee player, one in which it can, even when things get tough, can at least contribute an assist or a goal. I knew that he worked it out. I knew that that's the reason why Lovelace was so important. The opportunity to bring in Lovelace was so good, but unfortunately, that never worked out. But from what I'm seeing right now from these young men, I do believe there is a lot of positive coming from it. And I consistently hear the aspect of how structured they are and how defensively organized. And I've seen it for myself a few times now. And I can categorically say they are very much well drilled for the defensive aspect on it. Go scoring now, that is where they need to work on. The player 2 in the midfield, who was the 2 in the midfield again? Barrett and who was Barrett in the midfield? I don't remember, but Barrett, brilliant player in the midfield. So far, I'm telling people, it is a good look. I'm not saying that they are world beaters. But for sure, I am expecting good things coming from this young team. They are very physical. They are big in stature. They are playing against some experienced team. They have experience in the squad, playing at a higher level than under 16. Remember that most of these players who are there playing from schoolboy football, they have played in the Manning Cup against bigger players as well. So this is a huge positive to take away. Now, read the system. I didn't like the fact that there's a sudden change in system to a 3-4-3. I thought that they would have stick around with the 3-5-2. Maybe they want to add another extra attacker because of the lack of goals. Maybe. I do believe though, there are going to be names that are going to be scratched off the list. There will be names that scratch off the list. I'm hoping that the right decision is going to be made. Really, selection or the final 20. Really hoping that is going to work out. But this is just what I'm looking at right now. I think I've covered all my pointers. Cohesiveness, the tactical aspect. They have gotten these aspects defensively. Just to see, I just want to see right now what they have to offer going forward. Other than just utilizing Dunstan, because when I was watching the game, they pulled Dunstan. I think they pulled Dunstan maybe like about 25 minutes. I think they pulled Dunstan for about 25 minutes. Because the truth is, for me personally, after 20 minutes, I'm like, yeah, I've seen enough. I think I've seen enough of this player to say that, hey, best player in the squad. Actually, the best player in the squad. Read the attacking outlet. Best attacking outlet in the squad. But for sure, one to look at. Kemar Carr said, why this squad is only 20? I think that is the CONCACAF stipulations. Why the squad is at 20. That is down to CONCACAF. That one is down to CONCACAF. Anyways, people, as I said, it won't be a long one. I said in the region of half an hour. Not really sure they wanted to go to I did say 1 hour, but not sure. Anyways, people, this is just my update on the under 17 squad. Upper said we have never won any trophies in CONCACAF, so we know what we are not world beaters. Every time we qualify, we come third. That's not bad. That's not bad as well. Remember, that there's the Mexico, there's the USA. These teams generally always going to be in front of us. Generally. Not sure why. Really not sure why. I personally think we need a team psychologist. I think all of the senior team, all of the Reggae Boys team, or even the Reggae Girls team, we need a team psychologist. We need to have someone who can cultivate the winning mentality, because it has to come from somewhere. We're not a winner. We're not usually winners per se, but it has to come from somewhere. Blessed 227 said, so far have any of the defenders gotten assists or do the tall guy score on set pieces? They got rid of a defender for attacking too much. Seems like that's the that's needed now. They got rid of a defender for attacking too much. I'm not sure. I don't. First, I'm hearing that. That sounds kind of strange to me. That not really understand that. If I'm being honest, I don't really understand that. Getting rid of a defender for attacking too much. I don't really understand how that correlates. I don't really understand how that correlates. Getting rid of a defender for attacking too much. Well, a defender attacking too much, I don't know. And maybe him not follow the instructions of the system, so maybe that, but I don't know. Mr. Special Edition, big up. Best attacker don't mean best player in the squad. You can have our best defender or best midfielder. True. That's true. That's 100% correct. I would say based off what I saw I would put Dunson as the best forward in the squad, forward attacker. That's from what I've seen. He looks the one who's going to create some problems for any team he faces. And it's not the first. Same information regards to Arnett when they played against Arnett, when they played against Aberview, when they played against JDF, when they played against Veer. It's the same information that young man is the one who seems to be creating a lot of problems. So interesting. So maybe that's the reason why. And funny enough, it seems like he really finished a full game. Big up Shane. Big up, massive respect, my brother. Hopefully, guys, you are doing good, my bro. So what for people that message me? Oh, okay. Yeah, so anyways, Mr. Special Essential, can't wait to see him. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a real interesting one. Very, very interesting. For sure, really interesting one. Definitely can't wait to see them as well. Saturday is going to be the mantle where we test to see where they're at and what is likely to come from these youngsters. So let me go again. My points, my positive notes. Positive notes are defensively, they're very, very organized. Defensively, their transition from when there's a turnover in midfield, I love the way how they shuffle to get behind the ball. Goalkeepers are quite good. That's Joshua and Tawian and Lynch. Two very good goalkeepers. I do think those two goalkeepers are one to look for the future. Defensively, I didn't understand the reason why Adrian Reed was playing at the centre back. I never really understand that. One thing for sure, Ayer Dixon, Adrian Reed, and Alexander Gooden, they are very, very good on the ball, and they have some very lovely diagonal passes. So ball retention, we should not have any problem ball retention for that in that sense. Because we have got some defenders who can retain the ball. And also, if you press them, they can punch a diagonal over the top and beat you. That's quite good. Midfielder, Ronaldo Bart, quality, real quality. I mean, top quality youngster. So definitely, he's there to complement him. I do think that both Ronaldo and the number 5, I can't remember his name. I do think that there's small aspects in their game that they can work on, but it's a youth level. I don't expect them to be world beaters or playing like Casimir or Casimir or Thomas Partey. But for sure, that's one to look at. Going forward, let me say Che Daniel, Che Gardner, a bit small in stature, couldn't keep up with the tempo and the pace. One to look at, but definitely the tactical aspect is quite good. Ishmael King said setting high standards is a good, but must also be based on reality or population side. Say we should not be beating 80, much less USA, Canada, or Mexico. But the mere fact that we have such a big team, well, we have a huge diaspora we can pick from, but nonetheless, we also have quality everywhere. We have quality everywhere, inside and outside. Dunstan Cohen was a plus, a big positive. Substitution, some players came on, not really impactful. I do think that Matthew Ellis could have done a lot better than what I saw of him. He has a bigger potential based on that. Some of the players who came on, there's one of the players, one of the strikers who came on, and I'm not gonna lie, by fight came on and 10 minutes. It seems tired. Mr. Maxwell, a call. Morning, Mr. Maxwell.
Morning, how going? You're not going on St. Elizabeth Saturday?
Yeah, man, I go down there.
You go down there?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, so people, all right, so everyone is highly anticipating the match. Yeah, the match is highly anticipated. Ishmael King says, so does everyone else, MG? Yeah. So does everyone else. Agree. Leon Price said, you know what time the Jamaica Under-17 game versus Trinidad are set? I was told at 3:30. That was 3:30. That was what I was told. 3:30 for sure. There will be a press out. Unseen said, when is the match? It's 3:30 on Saturday. Saturday 3:30 Unseen. Saturday 3:30. So this is going to be an interesting one. Very, very interesting one. Oh, Unseen. Major League semi-finals today. Yeah, in Spanish Town Prison Oval. I'm going to go there. That is the reason I'm running this show so early in the morning. If anything, maybe later I get back on the program and have a more broader discussion covering a larger area. That kind of dip. 3 o'clock game. Liam Prime said, okay, 3:30 going to be at the match. All right. Okay. Blessed said, did you say a player doesn't seem fit, tired, out quickly? Yes. It was actually one of the overseas players from USA. Actually, I was surprised when I saw him. Like, how is it? I don't remember. I would have to ask Mr. Maxwell, the player, because I'm sure it's not. I'm sure because it's first I'm seeing him. Little J Music said Prem team then play our younger side. Alright, so they had the Portmore United team was comprised of about 40% Premier League players. 40% Premier League players. 40% Premier League players. Other players were they're under 20 players. Like Nicoy, Gale and those guys. And Jaime Fraser. I think it's Fraser. Is it Fraser? Yeah, Fraser. Not Jaime, but it's Fraser. I don't remember the one from JC. Let's say no, maybe he's fatigued. That's not good. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure no. I'm really not sure, but I saw him and I'm saying he looked winded after about 15 minutes. Extremely tired. You see hand and waist and shoulder up and I hear me. I said, no, that's not a good look. For me, that's not a good. Unseen said, so you're gonna stream the Major League game? You know, so the thing is, no one said anything to me no Unseen. Miss Walker Brown said nothing to me. Nobody, so me no know. So me no know. Me really don't know Unseen. Me really don't know. If maybe me carry my equipment them, if me get the opportunity to, no problem. No problem. If me get the opportunity to. Just if. I would. Mr. Special said, are we going to be able to watch a game through stream? Because I would love to see it. Alright, so Mr. Special Edition, no, the game will not be live. The game will not be live. Game will not be live. Maybe I will carry my equipment to stream the game. Maybe. That is if I'm allowed to actually. That is only if I am allowed to. I would carry my equipment and stream the game. Only if I am allowed to. Just only if. If not, I'll just say go. Only if. But if I am allowed to, for sure, I will definitely do it. That's both actually. If I'm allowed to stream the how should I say? If I'm allowed to stream the Under-17 game and also allowed to stream the Major League game. Thus Fari said, big up, welcome to the program. Thank you for joining. Just unseen as I said, just only if. Camera looks just only if. Let me see in the comment section. Karum, what is our structure in attack? What is our structure in defending? Alright. Defending, we defend with a back. Alright, we defend in a back five. We defend in a back five. Two CDM kind of close in. I don't know why my camera. So I don't know why my camera looks so. Alright, so sorry about that, people. My camera now going good. No, maybe the lighting. Maybe it is the lighting. It seems like lighting. Anyways, so people, Karum answer Karum question. Defense in defense when we're being countered, when there's a turnover in the attacking third or in the midfield, what we realize is that what I realize is this. What I realize is that the back three, the back three, the back three kind of sit off. The two wing backs close in. The two wing back close in. So basically, if them farm a five at the back, the two CDMs would drop behind the ball. So basically, when they are defending, they get everyone behind the ball. And they shuffle. As I said, now, defensively, they are very, very organized defensively. The goals that scored on them so far, from what I've heard, are just some well-worked goal or 1 and 2 scruffle goal. But it's not no major defensive errors. So the game that I was at Karoom was actually when they were playing against Portmore Utd. Down by George's Field. No major defensive errors. But nonetheless, it's a part of the game. I thought the penalty that was given away was what? What happened? Was the handball? No, it was a goalkeeper error. How they lost, or the one goal was scored was actually a goalkeeper error. Goalkeeper claim, punch out the ball didn't go too far, and he went out, went for the ball, striker saw that, put his body in the way, went down, penalty. Easy. Striker, the striker basically sold that penalty. Sell it? Yeah. And the referee bite. Karim said, you can be a good politician. No, I'm telling the truth, Karim. Defensively, they are organized. Very, very structured defensively. You can check the teams that they played against. I'm speaking about the teams. So initially, most of my reports would have come from players that would have played against them. That would be most of my report. Players that would have played against them. Secondly, for what I've seen from myself, I saw that. Unseen said, so the team is strongly built around defensive players. Defensive-minded players. Alright, listen. So they have 3 at the back. 2 wing back. So that's 5, right? 5 defensive-minded players. In midfield, they have 2 central. 2 holding midfielders. That's Barrett and next one. But so that's actually 7 defensive-minded players. It's now up to the 3 up front. The 3 up front to really get something going. It's up to the 3 up front to really get something going. Thus, Afari said, sorry, I wasn't here from the beginning. If you are allowed to make a comment, how does Che look so far? Technically sound very good. You can see the talent, but he's small. Small in structure, and the physicality is a little bit too much for him. But you can see that his football IQ is very, very high. Very, very sound technically, as I said. And he understands movements movements of position. But the physicality, maybe because of the opposition that he was going up against. The right back, the full back, played Manning Cup for JC. I think he's around 20 years old. Very fast, very fit, and he's around 6 foot tall. And Shea, for those who know Shea Gardner, he's about 5'5". He's around 5'5". So all the aerial battles he won it. Most of the 1v1s he won it. But when you see Shea, it's like when he received the ball before. When you see the ball, when you see the ball, when you receive the ball before. Karum said, military, I was at the game, military, the game was pathetic. Which one of the game them, Karum? Which one of the game them? Tell me which one of the game them. Mr. Specialist, I prefer building a team through a solid defense first. Thus said, much appreciated, General. Big up, massive respect. So Karum, which one of the game them? There's no way you would expect that under 16, under 17 players should be going up against a team that is playing for a long duration, for months back and months. These guys are playing together. For months, these guys are playing together. At George's, and you said they were pathetic? Oh, come on. Remember, you know, they conceded 1 goal, and that was from a penalty. An error by the goalkeeper. If they were pathetic, that means Portmore United should never be playing. Those players should never be playing for Portmore United. None of those players should never be playing for Portmore United then. Let's look at this way, Karum. Parchment call. Ansi, no, go on.
Yeah, man, I have to call you to the show, you know. Everybody in my ear, me?
Yeah, man, in my ear, man. Loud and clear.
Alright. So, me hear the last thing I say about, you know,
Mm-hmm.
Karim was say, he watched the game and it was pathetic, and you're saying that defensively, them sound and everything, it look that way, but them goals, easy goals still a score power, like giving away penalties and those stuff, which is a concern. Giving away penalties is like a big problem.
I did say that is my concern. My concern
So
is the lack of creativity and lack of goals. That is my concern. But
alright,
the positive is the defensive structure.
Alright, so we are positive in this defensive structure, but it can be breached.
Yeah, it can be breached. Any defense can be breached. But listen, listen to this, right? They did get opportunities, but they didn't score. That is football, you know. Listen to this now. If they did score, would you say, boy, them fear score more? That is going to be the issue now. They fear score more. But listen to this, Ansi. We have 16 years old. While listening, 16-year-old, 17-year-old, I go up against a defense of some 25, 26, 27-year-olds who have been playing for a long time period, who know each other inside out. They don't have a talk for know when next man I got there. They are more organized. They have been playing for a longer time period. They're faster, they're quicker, they're stronger. Tell me now, is that easy to breach for some 16 and 17-year-olds who are just playing together for the past 6 weeks?
Yeah, but you know the problem now, military, with me, when we see the football different from you now. I don't expect them to win the game, right? But I expect to see the team trying to do patterns of play going forward, are trying to do use the principles of attack to try and get the ball into the ears. Now, when they reach the ears and they take away the ball, I will understand. But when there's nothing going forward, there is a problem.
All right. So
it's not about breaking down and scoring goal and beating the Premier League team. It's about
patterns of play.
Practicing training going forward, military.
All right.
And seeing it on the field.
Good. How you expect to see them play?
So listen to me now. So basically, you are saying that defensively they look good. So basically, for the whole time when they're in training, a defensive structure. Basically that, because they don't have nothing going forward.
All right.
So that is a big concern going into the tournament. Oh, we're going to score a goal.
Agree. That is a big concern. Me can't understand that. That's a big concern. But me can ask you a question.
Yes.
If you can't score, you don't concede. Wrong or right?
You don't concede, but you're going to give a penalty. It's showing that they're giving away penalties.
Unseen.
So we're going to concede.
Unseen. All right. So this is the aspect of it that a lot of people are not factoring. I want you to look at the quality of opponents that they are playing against. If they should apply themselves just as though they apply themselves against these level of opponents, if they apply themselves as good as they apply themselves as these opponents against players at their age group, do you think that they will concede the same amount of goals and they will not score?
Alright, see, listen to me now. So I am watching some of these teams play, such as the Canada. I've done my research.
I'm going to ask you a question. Right? Hold on. I'm ask you a question. Which schoolboy team is the best playing schoolboy team in Jamaica?
Clarendon College.
Why is that? Why would you put them as the best playing footballing team?
Because they have a defensive structure, they have an attacking structure, and they move the ball well.
Good. Move the ball well, move it around nicely, and then play the structure. Good. May I ask you a question now? How long you think it take them to start play if you can play like that?
About 5 to 6 years.
5 to 6 years.
Yes.
Good.
But 2 years down the line, it wasn't so far away from this finished product. It wasn't like this.
2 years ago.
But 2 years ago, it wasn't far away from this.
Alright, so we're gonna say it take them 2 years to become the final product.
Right.
Do you know, in our mindset, we expect to see the youngsters them playing like that, right? Or similar to that. Wrong or right?
Right.
So, we want A coach, we want our team within 6 weeks, where a lot of players are dropping in and out, within 6 weeks to play a system that takes over 2 years to develop.
No, it's here the difference now with high school. Here the difference with high school. Right? So high school, you're going to take a high school, you're going to take some players. So high school take players from other schools. Sometimes they don't have a program that develop these players. Now the national team taking players from these high schools who are developed. They have the fitness level, their body, they are on a different stage of development. No, these players can control and pass the ball. Right? So what should you start to do with them now? Start to teach them tactics. How we going to defend? How we going to attack? Not only defensive structure alone. How we going to attack? How we going to attack in their own half? How we going to attack in the opponent's half? Right? Using the principles of the game. Right? How we going to defend? Now, as a coach, you should select players based on your system that you're going to apply. Not getting players and then build a system around them. You look like you go fish, and you're not a bait.
Me agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that. Just the same. I can agree with that. But listen to this now, Auntie. Now, re-system are how we want the team to play. If you have a team who play a particular style of football, and let me use this as a basic example. If we should use that CMCC team, right, with same structure, system of play, right, and I could use and put them, just reverse them age to about 16, 17-year-old, maximum 17-year-old, all them, where them less physical, less pace. Them not go that intense with the tactical aspect of it, but them are going to have the basic concept. Put those boys against the JPL team. Do you think that they would look the same?
They're going to get beaten, but you're actually going to see them trying to play the right way.
Good. They won't get beaten,
that is important.
But they might go try.
That is important. This is development stage.
They might get beaten, but they might still try to play the game.
Make sure that them do the right thing for the field, and make sure that them pass the ball.
Me can say something, you know?
Pass the ball and move the ball.
Me can say something, you know? If you
create opportunity.
Alright, boss. No problem, man. You know what? The thing is, I realize with most Jamaicans and people who watch football, in our mind, football should be played like how Arsenal, Man City, and Barcelona.
No, not a big problem. No. I play football based on our culture. That's why the coach come and say he want to learn the culture first. When him there, Mount Pleasant, what him say, he might go in and stands with the fans them, with team fans them, rap and chat with them and cuss bad out and them in there. You understand me? I say? Yeah, he want to hear that. You understand me? So the culture is very important. We're not supposed to divert from our culture.
What is our culture? What is our culture? What is our style of play?
We have power. Number one, right?
Yeah.
No, the coach say we have too much power in the JPL, so we have to go tone up on the power. No, we have speed, and we have technical ability. Right? We look good technical wise. The fields now kind of stop us from doing certain things technically.
Yeah.
You understand? But the youth them technical. If you watch more players and do technical work, you don't see enough flaws some of the time. You know what I mean? So, what I say, we have these things, so we must use these things, right? And teach them tactical football now. The problem is, how are we going to break down a team that is solid defensively?
I understand that 100%. And
these are the things.
But listen now. This is what now. A lot of people are, even Karuma beat me feet, and I said it. Me said from the start of the stream, I said I have an issue with the team attacking wise. I said that. Me said that 100%. So me have a team with it. Me have a problem with that. Me nah say boy, me alright with it. I'm not saying that. Me don't highlight that I have a problem with it. So I'm not saying that everything is perfect. What I'm saying is, there's the positive is they are very solid. They defend. They defend extremely well. They defend as a unit. And just as though we can beat them, say, boy, they not attack good, they not position themselves in the attack good, they not score no goals, we can also laud the fact that they have a solid defensive structure. And we also have to look at in football, not because one team play free flow and pretty football necessarily means that everybody else should play like that, or that is the base template on how a team should play.
Military, you know enough people don't understand, I don't know, is that defending and playing on the counter and getting opportunities.
It is a style of play.
It's exciting. Look at the African team. They played exciting football. When they get the ball in transition, you couldn't take it off of them foot so easy.
But what them do, they sit back and defend for most of the game.
It's a difference with Jamaica. Jamaica play over the time. When we get the ball, we kick it away.
But alright. And
that's me I try to move from.
I agree. And nothing is wrong with that. Nothing at all no wrong with that.
That we're trying to move from. Nothing is wrong with our defensive structure. I expect these coaches to teach defense because they are defensive minded. A Maran Garden building team them around defense and play long ball. A Buster Reynolds building team and play long ball. The technical director saw him play as well. When name again? Peart kind of play a balanced football, right? And the one problem I have with Peart is that him not demand like if you want to teach a pattern of play, it's like them for just do the try. If it don't work,
it don't work.
If it work, you clap them. But you not demand them like say, hey, before the session done, I have to get it right one time or two times. That's my problem.
Yeah.
You understand me?
And me can see with that. I can see with that. Me can see with that.
But everybody have them different way of them coach or them like coach. You understand me? You can't beat it on that. But with me personally, I don't like that.
No problem at all. No problem. And as me say, me see the point of view there. But as just the same as what I was saying is that not because the team not necessarily play as though what everybody would want to see the team play necessarily means that they are just so awful, and that is the general concept. That is what I get from Karum. Karum said they were pathetic, they don't look good, none at all. That's what Karum said.
Right, because football don't football, you have to have attacking your football, you cannot defensive the whole day. That makes sense.
You can't defend the whole game.
But you can't defend the whole day.
No, me know. But listen, this is what I'm saying. The team not defend the whole day. The team did get opportunity. You know a funny thing about it? And you know funny enough, me have the match. Me have the match, you know. But me all that put it up for the something for the members on the channel. But me I gonna make it stay. Me take a few clippings and something. I think me put up about one clipping me put up. Put up about one clipping. No, because remember say them practice match them never want nothing to go out as yet. That's on a video match no go on.
That's the madness you can't understand with these coaches. You can go and find a US game.
A US under 17 game?
This is the problem with Jamaican.
Well, on a USA under 17 game?
What do you mean?
Really? Never know.
So that me want to the argument there. So me watch USA and me watch Canada play and look a bit of Costa Rica, right? I watch Cuba because Cuba last year them at 2017. Cool? Right, so I watch Cuba. So I expect Jamaica to beat Cuba. So them can play them defensive block, come for the count or whatever.
Me don't know them a hide. Me don't know them a hide and see. Them a hide something.
Why are these coaching hiding from what? We have tactics for nobody teeth.
Maybe. Me don't know. Me can't account for that. Yeah, me say me can't account for it. Maybe.
Stop it, man. I'm not this never talk.
No, but listen.
Why the professional teams post their training session and everything, and it don't affect them when they play a match.
What you say?
You feel like say Arsenal watch them when they train.
Of course, then send a scout. Then hold on. Once a team play on one match, you just need one match. You can analyze the entire team,
Right, we see teams analyze team and can't beat them at 6 again.
Same way. Hey, look how long people analyze Man City. The greatest of analysts analyze Man City, and they still get beaten.
You see, we go on like with two It's in Jamaica with too egoistic, brother.
What ego have to do that though?
We need to come down to the level of football, brother.
No, but I say what ego have to do that?
What is wrong with allowing the man to post the video when the man them play?
But mommy not think that have nothing to do with ego. That's just personal preference.
Remember, the game play upon the field. A man can scout your team and say, alright, that's how this man play and this man play. When the match come a different ball game,
Yeah, cause if your player can continue 1v1. If me scout, say me scout, well, and I say me scout and look on it, I said, don't stand Cohen at the dangerous man on the left hand side. So, more than likely, I'm going to put a fast player upon him. And you put a fast player upon him, but because the player fast, he can't defend well, he just fast can recover. And don't stand Cohen have him rip him left, right, and center. Then, we nothing. But I understand where I say, read the viewership, but remember saying that every team operate different. We can't beat them because I know every team you can find information pan. I know every team. You can find pan USA.
Most of the top teams them you can find information.
The top teams them. The top teams them.
In each area, in each football country you can find.
Every footballing country? Me find I remember say me can find
only Jamaica alone.
You sure about that?
The man them high training session from people from high school football go right down. If you go watch from high school football training, they lock them gate, you can't go in there. I'm gonna tell you how them stay. So me tell you how them stay, you can't go in there because them say you come watch them and them are going the most way. So you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So them think they are madness.
Yeah, but I look right now, me not know all teams under 17. And also match of them play them have the highlights for them and the full match them that the official match.
You get what I'm saying? So alright, me watch our USA game. Right? And the way we see USA attack, brother. If USA play Portmore, I think that under 17 they made a score a goal. Not saying they're gonna beat Portmore now. But they would have score a goal. Because the man them attack. The man them attacking pattern nah man. And them can defend well. You know what the best way to defend?
No, for your attack. First you strike them. You strike them.
You can set up your team to press and get the ball early up in the opponent's half.
If you create turnovers in your opponent's half, you're in a better position.
How easy it is for you to score.
It is good because they're closer to for them goal.
Right.
No, but we don't press. This team don't press.
And
seeing this team don't press. It's not a pressing team.
So, that's my problem.
Yeah, but hold on, Unseen. Remember no. Not because you. That is what me I try to get. Not because you view. All right, 20 coaches can go to the same coaching school. Get the same coaching education, get the same level of coaching badge, and all 20 of them have a different approach to how them coach and team, have a different style of play. All 20 of them. But guess what? At the same way they're going to learn. This is what I'm saying. Not because you view your team to play a particular way necessarily means the next coach are going to want his team to play that way as well. You want to play a pressing team. This coach want player in team sit off and create turnover in the middle third of the park and then drive forward.
So that's when them start press then, when they middle third.
No, not press. They not press. The turnover
So
in middle third. Listen. Listen to this now. Your defense, right? Your defense a little bit above the D. Your defense line a little bit above the D. That's where you keep your defense line. Good. Now, you have your two CDM them, then close to the center circle. Very, very close to the center circle. Let me say then that's just in front of your defense line. Say if you use a back four, right? And you use 2 in midfield. Then the close the center circle. Now, guess what going to happen now? Because you now drop back so far, all of the action are going to take place in the middle of the park. More than likely turnover are going to take place in the middle of the park. The only area problem is if they play the ball over the top because space is going to be in behind. Either of the wing them, they play the ball over the top, either of the wing them. Then you see the fullback have got to film work. Listen to this now. If you go so boom, you play you're not attacking phase. You use your you're up on the left hand side. Say you're up on the left hand side. Which means your left back I go push forward, your right back come across the farmer tree, your central defensive midfielder or your box, your number 8, push forward, your rest defense are gonna be your 3 and your 1, which will be the CDM, and then man they sit back and wait for anything to happen. Just in the event there is a turnover and then the team are gonna transition for you. No. Guess what now? Guess what? Them turnover ball down to the right hand corner, for them right hand corner, which is your left hand side, which for your attack, right? And then this side to them will punch the ball a long diagonal to your right back. Because your right back would vacate that space, you know, because it's coming inside to form a 3 or back 3. You punch the ball in the channel there. If you feed them left winger, go at you. This is what happened. Your right back push cross, your centre back then push towards the goal to cover. If your right back can't get back in time, it means that the centre back then can't reach you. Because the man is so fast and the ball beat everybody. He might go get in behind. These are aspects in how teams can attack you and how you can attack team, how you can cover. Other than that, if you're going to try to play the ball out, if you're going to try to play the ball out from the back, play with this possession-based thing, that means that you're going to invite team to press you. And what you do if a team now press you? How you push the ball forward if a team now press them? Because you invite the press now. Because you want them to pull enough number to come forward so that you can beat the press. What going to happen when them now press you? This is what happen now. The under 17 team, they don't play the press. The next team, if they not expect a press, it means that they will take them time, play the ball, come forward in a closer to the half line in a few turns.
I'm about something. Mm-hmm. When I say press, press don't necessarily mean you just run go for the ball and run go press a man for the ball.
No. I know that me talk about, man. You press as a unit. You're pressing 3, pressing 2, right. Pressing square, pressing boxes.
Them set up traps to get the ball, isolate players.
Mm-hmm.
That may have said. Them set up players to get the ball.
No.
So,
but
right,
so this is what I'm right now. So listen.
You can't compare for them defensive system now with a system like where my country use a semi-final and use a defensive system. Yeah? So me now I agree with Karim now and say pathetic.
Okay, why?
Because of that, because it don't make no sense.
What don't make no sense?
Because them now press the strike, them now set up it. Nothing is wrong to back off of the ball. You see, when name Cavaliers do it, right? Cavaliers do it. But when Cavaliers go off of you for the ball, you know, them set you up in our way, so them box you up in a corner and three man come for the ball. Do you see that to the national team?
No.
That don't make no sense then.
Yeah, but not because unseen, not because they don't play that way necessarily means that they don't have a way out to retrieve the ball. Because that if they listen up,
that means they're gonna be easier for a team like a Canada to overload areas and pass the ball around and get chances in the box.
Right here. Me not hear. Listen.
It's gonna be easier for good teams who coaches teach them how to be patient, tactically in attacking, overload areas because there's no press there, or use skill players to get around with a 1v1 situation and get opportunities on us if we don't press properly.
Alright.
Pressing
me can ask you a question.
Is a part of defensive principle.
Okay. Me can ask you a question. Would you say Jose Mourinho is a good coach?
Of course.
Do you know so Jose Mourinho don't play pressing system?
Of course, the man backs you up in the corner and take the ball.
Lies.
Jesus.
The average heat map for Jose Mourinho team, they're right in front of the goal. The average heat map for Diego Simeone team, they're right in front of the goal.
No, it's not going to here now.
Why?
Because what is it? Most good teams can beat press. Good teams can beat press. So when they beat press, that means you have to allow them to score. You have to make sure you have the system there when they beat the press.
Me can say something?
So that is what is happening.
Unseen. If you are coach Real Madrid and me a coach Barcelona, right? Alright, so some put in a position. Me a coach Veer, a defensive unit team. You a coach Cavaliers, more of an attacking minded team, right? Put yourself in that position now.
Defensive too, man.
Yeah?
Very defensive.
Alright, so some use Albertview. You are your coach Albertview, attacking minded team, right? Your heat map Which part the intensity of your him up go show? In a my half or in a your half?
You know what the problem?
Just no man, no, hold on. Before I go to that man. No man, listen no man, let me show you. The intent of me using the analogy of heat map is to show where my team is predominantly, where they're going to be most predominantly.
That still don't make the point.
Listen,
That still don't beat my point.
Alright, yo go on, hold on. Yo go on, you watch the show on your TV or on your phone you watch it. Because I bring up on tactics board. I bring up on tactics board on the show.
That still don't beat my point.
Hold on, I bring up on tactics board.
Because pressing shots can occur anywhere on the field.
And yes, I agree. But what I'm saying is unseen. If your team is more than likely to push at my team, it must mean say your team more than likely go in a film up more than the norm. Wrong or right?
So for example,
if me have unseen,
I can allow you military to come at me with the ball. So alright. So allow you because you're a good passer of the ball. Alright. So like a Cavaliers. Cavaliers find out that, most of these forward, they're good with they can run a lot. Them like run and them something. So what speed do? Speed make them run the whole run on your ball. So what speed do? Start pass the ball in the back, draw you down, draw your forwards them down, open up the space behind the forwards. Right? Then they ping the ball through. You understand me? Through the space. So that is what they do. Cool. Right. Now when they are when they don't have the ball, right? Them drop off offline and allow you with the ball because them not run up and down to no ball. Right? Now you have Colin Anderson sometimes. Colin Anderson are the man who start the press sometimes from offline. So the man have the ball Colin to move. Then they see Akin to move. Right? Then they see Webster move cross. So them start the pressing trap from early. Right? So when the ball pass now, them get the ball. You don't see enough time they pick the ball from the team that and not score another match. Look at the pressing traps. One of us watch the game sometime and not read the game.
Listen, Unseen, I agree with what you say. But what I am saying is, not because you see your team playing a particular way necessarily means the next coach see team play the same way.
That's the problem. We're supposed to have one system across
Says who?
the national program.
Says who? Who said that?
One system across the national program.
Yeah, but that is the thing,
Listen, that benefits our DNA.
That
our culture.
you talk about what we're supposed to have. You talk about what we're supposed to have versus what we have. What we're supposed to have different from what we have, What we're supposed to have.
The players, isn't the players, did the coach come and say you have a bunch of talented youngsters? Why are we only defending and not, we only defend, we want to defend in front of the goal and we're not trying to trap them from up the field? Why is that so? Does that make sense?
In your perspective, it doesn't.
What you're saying, man, you're saying, military, you are agree, you's okay with how they are defending,
No, listen. With the defensive aspect of how the team organized, defense organized, I have no problem with it. My issue is the lack of creativity. At the end of the day, goal win game. That is my issue.
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question now. Right? So you okay with us having our heat map in front of the goal?
No, I'm not. I am not. I never said that. I never said that.
Come on, man.
But I never said that unseen.
What are you trying to say?
Listen, I am saying what
you're okay with the defensive thing. So basically,
I am okay. Listen, all right. Let me tell you exactly. Let me clear this up. Unseen. The team is defending well. They are very organized in how they defend. When they don't have the ball, they recover and cover the spaces. They cover the channels. They cover the gaps. They cover all they hold them. Very, very good in fast, in good timings. That is a positive. Listen, Unseen. That is a positive.
So I'll ask one question.
All right.
How them look when somebody overload a area?
Or look when somebody
overload a area, how them look?
Or them look, that means an unseen. Even when them if they overload, say them under pressure. And the right side, the right wing back is being overloaded, right? Yes, because them defend enough, but back five, 2 person can go over there, go support them. The rest defense, them man they can cover in at the same time. But guess what no, no? Them defend from the front. Them defend from the front. And not, but they don't defend high up the pitch. When them lose the ball, them get back behind the ball.
No, nothing is wrong with not defending from high up the pitch, you know, because you have team where use that strategy enough for pass on the ball and make it run like you're a madman, you can't get it. Because them can pass the ball good, them own half, and build up, they can attack in their own half well. And they're not going to make them mistake some of the time, but mistake can happen. Understand me? It is how we channel them to a particular area where we are strongest defensively to get the ball away from them.
Alright, Anthony.
The pitch is much more easier.
Anthony, I don't know if you can turn on, you have a TV, you can turn on the TV, make show a tactical board. You can put it stream up on something and show a tactical board I have up.
Put my screen up on something.
If are your phone you did watch your program on, right?
No, my laptop flip on.
Oh, you're on laptop. So let me say, see the.
I'm a laptop, me I call upon. So me I still walk on.
Oh, you say I see screen.
Yeah.
Both.
My laptop,
Alright, so Jamaica and yellow. May I show you this? So them play the back five. As I said, Jamaica and yellow. They play in a back five. Based off what I saw.
They play a back five or 3-5 too.
In the 3-4-3, but when they defend, if they form it to back five. 3-4-3.
A 3-5 too, shall play better.
Well, a 3-4-3, me see. For the whole time period, a 3-4-3 they didn't use, and then they switch to 3-4-3. Alright, so look at this, right? This is a team without the ball. So in the event, the ball over upon the left, as they're at the all right back, for them left hand side. And then decide to them create an overload. So this is the number 9 upon the ball. So they want to create a problem. Them push numbers forward. Them push all upon numbers forward. So this is Portmore United, and they push numbers forward. Them a come cross. And they want to create the overload. Anyway you create the overload, that is where the most numbers are got there. Right, wrong or right. In the attacking third, if you create overload somewhere, you go put numbers over there. Wrong or right. Let me know if I'm wrong or I'm right. You hear me, Anthony?
Yeah, my ear.
Me I say, if you create an overload somewhere, right? If you create it on the right hand side, how much you got more likely to concentrate on more numbers over there, so though. Because probably you'd have viewed say the right back weak. So you push down on the side there. Wrong or right?
Right.
Good. Alright. Make watch you now. So Portmore in the black. This is what they do. And them overload to the right hand. And them overload on the left hand side. Number 9 every ball. Attacking midfielder. Good. Everybody a come cross. The right back will come cross the farmer 3. This is the whole area. Let me see if I can find something for Marky. Yes, I'm going to be vacant. Because you know that the team shift come cross. So you know that the area going to be vacant. So yes, our hero can exploit. Good. So I'm going to go back to the pointer now. Alright, so this is the number 9 with the ball. Number 9 with the ball, yes sir. The number 5, which is the left back, is opted now at this point in time to do what? Dan to pull off the defender off him. Even if the defender don't follow him, he will try to overlap. He will go for the overlap. Then him number come cross. Because they say them overload on this side there. How the Reggae Boys then defend, this is what they do. This man you see come cross, them go deep. Then go deep in the own half and shuffle come cross. Then shuffle come cross. Everybody shuffle come cross. Then put number there. The 2 central should be the 6. Let me use a different number. The 6 and let me use the 5. The 6 and the 5, them 2 man they are going to come right across to cover any threat when in midfield. Them are left in, this a coin. Coin normally stay high. Because he might the release valve. In the event, ball turnover, they can just punch along and him can go up on the run. This is how them how them set up on Portmore United. This is a man.
Biggest problem why we have to punch along.
Biggest problem? Alright. So this is the problem now. Let me look on the one.
Most of the time when we punch it long military, we don't get it back and we don't hold it up.
Alright, that matter about defense. That is the defensive. That is what they're structured defensive if the ball is on some point.
So you feel like them defensive structure if
no, listen Unseen. Listen I say.
You just can't understand that.
No more listen to me I say. That is how them set up if them are defend. This is when I'm gonna show you my problem there now. I'm gonna show you my problem there. Just listen to me, the unseen man. Just listen to the unseen. You don't like a defensive structure. I like it. A perspective. This is my problem now. My problem is not the attacking third. This is my problem. Set the ball up on the right hand side now. This is the Reggae Boyz attack. Portmore United are defending. Come cross as per norm. Everybody has shift come cross. Everybody has come cross as per norm. This is my problem now. The back three. And them man come cross. This is my problem when them attack. Alright, so what you see right here, so now? You see the two man right here, so? The 10 and the 9. Say Cohen get the ball. You see the 10 and the 9? First engage that. Cohen get the ball. You see the 10 and the 9? This is my problem, unseen. I'm going to tell you why this is a problem. And this is the reason why.
You know what is the biggest part of the
Eh?
ball? Oh, you saw the ball, right?
Good, there the ball right there, so. So,
the ball there, so. We have the ball, right?
We have the ball. We in a yellow. We have the ball. So this is a Cohen with the ball. He's the one the creative element. This is my problem now.
I saw the defense structure for Portmore.
Yes, this is how they put my defense structure. This is my problem right here, so. Even though we can say boy put back and pass, so that necessarily not gonna happen because the number 11 there is a cover space. This is my problem. You cannot have in your attack. I go forward, you have the ball in the attacking third, and you only have 2 men outnumbered by about 4 or 5. That doesn't make sense. If you push numbers forward, if you want goal, you have to push numbers forward. Reason why you push numbers forward, in case there's a turnover, or first there's a second ball, the first ball not go through, second ball you want inch.
The 11 for the outer, so wide.
But that may I tell us, they not push so far, they not push that far. Say this a chair guard. Say this a chair guard.
Pure defense.
Unseen. This is what I'm telling you. So defensive wise, I have no problem with it. Defensive wise. But in the attacking third now, or you look on your
problem defensive wise because you can't
no, unseen.
Them look at you
Unseen.
Concentrate to defend one whole game and allow some of you.
Unseen, the man them play against Premier League team, Major League team, Premier League team, Major League team. Listen, most of the game them concede 1 or 2 goals. Most of it. And
that's the thing them concede, so them practice to concede.
Just listen to Unseen, you know, listen. There's Unseen, you have just listen to me. Unseen, you have a narrative in your head, and until you look past the narrative, listen to me, I say. I have spoken to the ballers them who play against the youth them, and the ballers them say the game where them play, the youth them very organized defensively. The youth them organized defensively. Remember now, we're speaking about 16 and 17-year-old.
Them can't say anything them want to say.
So, well, so who will play against them?
Them can't say anything them want to say. We the on the side and watch the game.
Unseen, who will play against them? What best person will tell you who are going on the field? Unseen, who is the best person will tell you who are going?
It don't make no sense. You understand?
Why not make no sense?
I mean, I'll tell you why it don't make no sense. Right? Because it only cover one aspect of the football game. It don't cover what the outcome where you want to accomplish in the game. Right? Because the two defensive, it not allow for attack. So what you must like, that's why I understand, you know, oh, you're supposed to okay with defensive. It's because them two defensive, that's why you look so. I think you should say, all right, well, look good defensive, but that give you a problem going forward.
But Unseen, what me say? Tell me what me say.
You say you're good without them defend. I don't good without them defend because.
But hold on. What me say about the attack? What did I say about the attack?
You don't like the attack, but you separate it, you must say. But them defend in a way will look good, but it affect them going forward in attacking. That makes sense. Yeah,
that makes sense as well. Because I would agree with that. But at the end of the day, no, Unseen. What that take away or what that add? What with that? What does that take away and what does that add?
And then now, based on what me hear say how them a play, them not defend properly neither.
Why you say them not defend properly?
Because them a try to defend, surely depend on the defenders in the era, right in front of the goal, right here, so. Right? So right is for the 6 and the 3 there, 2 there. When the team come down, here so this so them want to do all of them defensive work.
Hold on, me go up on the screen and say, which way I say the 3 there? Where's it now?
So go back to how you set it up when they might defend and you show it. That's not the thing what me I say. That is where they want to do all the defensive work.
Alright, so one of the main reasons why. One of the main reasons why.
Listen up, why can't we try to trap them up here and get the ball and score?
Because then I say coach him.
That's a defensive structure also.
Alright, so in football.
It's only when time with a deep down our half is defensive.
Yeah, but unseen, that is what I'm saying. Unseen, this is what.
That's what I ask you.
I agree with you, say, because with defense like that, it means it have a limited chance of creating anything. The truth is, if you defend that deep, by the time if you go in a transition, the team get back already. Because they're so deep.
And then we get back on. We can't kick it
And exactly. But look on this now. That would be the reason. But listen to now, Unseen, that could also be the reason why punching the ball long to Constant, to Dunstan would be the only viable reason for reaching the attack as fast as possible. And guess what the problem now?
So we can put somebody say, them a punch it long to Coin.
Just put on tall defender today.
Listen, if him get the ball, right, and him turn up, foul him. Simple.
No, but I said.
Play a long ball. Why you agree with playing the ball long? You tell me. Give me a good reason why you
No, but I tell you, I agree with that. I don't mean like Unseen, you know something like that. Look how my team play. Look how Arsenal play. I don't like football like that. Arsenal, I talk about some I don't like football like that. But
alright, which point you see Arsenal defend start defense from?
Arsenal attack from the front. Them press from not for them half.
Right.
For an opponent half.
So you end up now unlike the defensive structure with them and do now.
Because the issue that I'm having is they are defending too deep. But listen, listen. You're not listening to me. You're not listening to me, Unseen.
Yeah, listen,
Not because listen, Unseen. I can make it make sense now. No? I can not like how the team attack and also like how the team defend. The two of them can coexist. The two of them can coexist.
Alright, we ask that question, military. You can, alright, so we can say, like how, what team name? We come Morocco. We like how Morocco defend, right? We like when they go forward the ball, right?
Yeah, the two of them coexist.
That's me I try to say.
But that is unseen. Unseen.
Why can't you do that way?
Unseen. Why I don't listen to what I'm saying. I am not the one coaching the team. I don't know. But I can also definitely like all the team. Listen to Unseen, man. You know now listen to me. All I'm saying to you is not because I like how the team defend necessarily means that I am okay with everything. That is the reason why I said I have an issue with how we transition with the ball, how we try to create chances. I have major issues that I have issues in the fact that we're not scoring. But in the same sense, I like how the team defend.
Right.
All of that can coexist.
Because, you know what the problem is? It's because because of what you like with the defense. That's why they have a problem with attacking. So that we are trying to get to you now. Military.
Me see we are unseen, but that still not take unseen. Unseen that still don't take away the fact that me like how the team defend.
But are you the problem?
Even if alright, so we have to know. Open up and play like how Barcelona play them.
No, you are subject the argument now for try.
No, but what me don't tell us say. No, me not coming to semantics. Unseen, I said to you, say, me like how the team defend, but me have an issue how the team attack. Two of them can coexist. I have seen it with Arsenal. You remember one time Liverpool transition, or them not score much goal, but yesterday them concede so much. You remember that? Good. Them not score a whole heap of goal, you know. Whole heap of goal them a score per game. But guess what? Them a concede almost same or more goals. So them have to do. Them have to fix that. But at the end of the day, me can look on and say, boy, I love how them a score per goal now, but they need to work on their defense. And one player, they can put in one player and fix it. Simple. But all I'm saying to you, all I'm saying is,
eh? Me like big up my local football. You understand? Mm-hmm. So we go back to Cavaliers. Mm-hmm. When Cavaliers are defending, you know, and you catch them on the counter, you know, tactical foul, you know, you have my foul, you know, and then they get everybody behind the ball, you know, which becomes harder for them for you to score, right? Right. So, Cavaliers allow you to pass on the ball and you're attacking third, but when you reach into that half line, you have Colin Anderson who are going to set you up in a traps to try to get the ball. You have Atkins who are going to try to press you. And them don't do it all the while. Sometimes they press you up high too. Then they press you up the whole game half line, and they press you up high too sometimes. When them have the ball and them back line now, them don't rush to attack. They keep it because King, Ming, and Leng, them can pass the ball around the goalkeeper as well. Right? So them keep it and them allow you to draw down the two centre forward, draw your midfielder in it, and then pass the ball around them and get the ball in the midfield with Allen. And then them will punch the ball long in the space now. Then them create space to punch the ball long. So for them long ball makes sense because it's going in a space. Now when you have a punch a long ball now, when you just come out win a ball from an attack now, you punch a long ball to call it. 90% of the time you're not accurate. So it's an open play football we are going to play. I say the system that may work against Cuba. Yeah. So you want to trick with football now. You're going to work against Cuba. Yo, yeah man, unseen a mad this year talk. See it work against Cuba, but when them book Canada, at 5 or 6 them get, and I see him say Jesus Christ. That no work for everybody, brother. Man smart.
And me 100%. Me can't tell you. I am not denying anything that you're saying, but you cannot beat me for the fact that I like how the team defend. You cannot beat me for that. You can't. Let me tell you, unseen. Yeah, all right. Let me show you something now. Look at Wolverhampton. They not scoring up a goal, but they have one of the best defensive structure in the league. Newcastle, they not scoring up a goal. Listen to me now, please. Newcastle, they not scoring up a goal, but they have one of the best. They have the best defensive record in the league, but they now win the league.
But when they go forward, you can see something. You can see a structure going forward. That is important.
And I agree. I 100% agree. But according, listener, but there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee see you still going to score this world per goal just to see him. There's none. There's no guarantee.
So what the message I say to the session? If you're too defensive, most of the time, you don't guarantee if you win a tournament. No.
Defense win a league, goals win a game.
Regine.
That not wrong, no. Me I tell you that not wrong. But me I tell you what I'm saying, me understand what you say, boy. And the same defensive structure cost them if you can't create no chance or for limiting their creativity. Me understand that.
We just need to reach semi-final. We're gonna work up. We don't need to win the tournament. So, listen, we need to score goals.
Agree. Me agree. me totally agree. But as me said, listen, you see, football is no matter how we can beat our own ideology down on people and say, this is how it's supposed to go, that is how it's supposed to be, this is what we're expecting, this and that, and rated. Everywhere in the world, every single body who watch football have a different perspective of football, and they approach football very much differently. Shane Billings said, but Wolverhampton will never win the league or ever play Champions League. Balance is more important than being too defensive. I agree. Me agree with that.
Don't be surprised on the first 2 games of the World Cup when it's not a draw game.
Yeah, because we're not going to score and we're not going to concede. But in the same sense, Brighton play very balanced football. Brighton play good football. And then now, listen to me, Shane, Brighton play pretty football. Real good defensive football. Real good attacking football. But guess what? Them still not win the league and them still not make it to Champions League. let me tell you. Let me tell you something. You see, to win one trophy or win a title, 90% of the time, 90% of the time, to win one trophy and win a title, you must at least have minimum 4 elite players in your squad. Elite players. You must have 4 elite. I mean elite at the top tier at any level. Check out every single title winning team. Every single one of them. Any team will win title. 90% of the time they have elite, at least minimum 4 elite level players in the team. Minimum. And at this present moment, I don't know if we have that. So to win this thing, the World Cup at this level, I am not sure. Do we have that? Or can we become that over a time period? Not sure. Really, really not sure. I've seen that wrong? Wrong or right? For win that title, you must have at least minimum 4 elite players.
Well, I agree with, but if you win a title, you have to balance. I mean, I agree with.
No, you don't have to balance. No, you don't have to balance. You don't, me tell you, you don't have to balance.
You have to balance.
You don't have to balance.
You have to score a goal, you have to defend.
Yeah.
You're going to score 1 goal. Sometimes you're going to score 1 goal, it's still a goal.
Oi. Oh, make it, hold on. You remember one time Mourinho won the league at Chelsea?
Yeah, but Mourinho
just listen now.
You can't score upon him.
You can't score upon him. But did you know, say, just, alright, fine. Listen to this, I know. He's a Chelsea man. Why listen to this? That season Mourinho won the league, in regards to the amount of goals a team score in a 38 game, Mourinho probably score about 40 goals in a 38 game. And he win the league.
How the match done? Tell me how the match done.
90% of Mourinho games them a 1-0 win.
Him still score.
Agree. Me agree.
And he still don't make your score, so him play balance.
Just listen to Unseen. Just listen. Just listen. 90% I game they win. But 98% of the match he play defensive. Yes. If he might play attacking, if he's playing, yes, him score goal. And me agree, saying score goal. But at the end of the day, I am not defending it. All I'm saying is, not everybody will play the same. That's all I'm saying. Not every.
What I'm saying to you is, with Jamaica, score a goal, but you can play defense same way. Score your goals. Score goals.
Me see what you say. I see what me understand what you say. And you must score.
And you not score a goal. That doesn't make no sense.
I understand what you say, Unseen. But my question is, how much goal you think the little kids are going to score upon the Premier League team then? You think they're not create chance? You think they're not getting an opportunity?
As I said to you now.
May I ask you something? You think they're not getting an opportunity?
Of course they get opportunity.
Good! Then get opportunity. But I say, I saw football go. They're not going to create the amount. They're not going to create the amount of opportunity.
Them get penalty and keep man.
Good. They are no penalty alone they get. Sitting them man, when Barrett get one pan the top of edge of 18 and kick your bush. What I'm saying is this unseen. What I'm saying is this unseen, right?
That's what I tell you. Barrett is not an attacking minded player, more defensive.
But not because so what I say? Listen what I'm saying, unseen. I understand what you think or what you believe, but you also have to remember, say, the level of opponent that they might play against, it won't. Remember saying unseen, Premier League clubs that play against Premier League club and can't break them down. And can't score no goal. We are watch Premier League. Listen now, unseen, just unseen, listen now. We are watch.
Because you carry the point when me not say none of what you ask. Right? You carry it over one part there when me not say none of what you ask. So I'm stop with this.
Alright, let me hear what you ask.
Right? Go back to what I said. I don't want to say the right. You know, I say the same thing when I say from man. No, I don't expect the under-17 team to beat the Premier League teams, right? Because one, they are faster, physical, they have more power than them. What I'm expecting for you guys to report back to the fans is that you see them trying to create opportunities going forward to get chances, then it break down and then get a penalty, then get a free kick or something like that. But you guys have not come to us and report something like that. So
hold on.
A concern.
I mean understand. Me understand that. Me glad say clear that up. Me understand that. Me glad say clear that up. Didn't I say going forward, Dunsan Cohen look like the more likely the one who can make something happen?
But then you say defensively they look good, alright?
Yeah, but them support the Unseen.
Them go down to the intricacies and find out. Say the defensive structure what them are trying to imply. Total defense is causing the problem why we're not getting opportunities going forward. And then you said that you like their defensive structure. So
No wrong with that.
disagree with you.
But you hold on. Yeah, you disagree, no problem.
So
But
you
that
disagree to agree in the military.
but Unseen, you hold on, man.
I disagree with you.
Unseen, you just disagree with me. You not understand me. I say you not make my point, right?
You know why you now get it? You now get it military?
Yeah.
Because they need to start coach. Then you will get it.
All right, fine. I'm not a coach, but I'm not a coach, no bossy. But from my point, from where my perspective, I like how them defend. You can disagree with it, yes or no. From my perspective, I like how them defend. I still have a problem. I'm going to stick to it in how they transition going forward. When them don't have the ball, them get back in time, them recover the spaces, them clog it hold them very, very fast. What can happen? What can happen? The only thing left for them to do now, I work on how them a transition going into the attacking third. If them a defend too deep, I don't know. Listen. Unseen. Not because me like how them defend. Not because me like how them defend means them wrong. Me can like how them defend.
You know, say if them are going to try to go forward, if them are going to try to play attacking now, I put more attacking flavor to them things, them have to change how them defend.
Yeah, me don't know. I don't know. I don't know. More than likely, I'm going to push up high up the pitch. More than likely, I'm going to push high up the pitch.
Could come back down to me and say then, why you like their defensive structure and them play negative system, negative.
Unseen. Me like the defensive structure because they get back in time, then cover the hole them fast enough, and then definitely recover quickly. That's the defensive aspect. Me like. I love that. Not many teams can do that.
Hey, the system where them are play, it will allow them to come back to that. Simple. But defense are the easiest thing for teaching a football.
But as me say, all right. Shane Billings said a negative system of play will have great defensive, but won't yield much wins. That is why MG that Unseen does not agree with you saying it like a defensive side. Give me a second, Unseen. Yo, Baba. Me there now.
Do you think that?
Me know me on show, that's why.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, I was going. Me get a call. Unseen, give me a second. Unseen, me a call back Unseen. Me a call back Unseen. Me get a call. Janos are people. Me have to go run up on the road because me have sitting there, me have a major leaf to go cover. Unseen, we have to go continue this. Unseen, you're gone. Blessed said every game might end in penalties, 0-0. Thus far said, are the players unable or they been told not to go forward? So it is a defensive system or the coach attacking strategy. It is a defensive system. That's how the coaching team. Shane said a negative system of play will okay, just read that. Unseen is saying the negativities of the defense is the reason why they're not attacking. Agree is the reason why they're not attacking, which is why he doesn't like it. IMO would just need fitter players. No, I don't think it's fitness. I don't think of fitness. I think they might defend too deep. It seems thus that MG is reporting that they won't commit more than 2 forward just to maintain the defensive shape, but that will not create much opportunities. Yes, Shane. Yes. Them put a lot of numbers in their defense, but all I'm saying is, I agree. I understand Anthony come from say, boy, you can't push so much man back at ball because that got cost if you're not scoring up a goal. I understand that. But nothing is wrong because I said based off that, then can work on the attack or even push the team a little bit forward or whatever they want to do. It would be good to add on the already good defensive structure they add, or even just to tweak the defensive structure so that they can be a bit more free to score more goals. I mean, now say boy, this, that, right, but I say go. I say go. Anyways, people, me have to go jump off now because I have a match to go cover. People, my apologies, people, for go cut the show, and I make like my sincere apologies. Before we go, I give a shout out to the channel members, the original Zilla, big up, Jeremy and Swaby, big up as well. Paul Rose, David Beckham, Feather 5, and Black Icon. These are channel members, people. Definitely much appreciated. Thank you very much, people, for tuning in. And the members of the channel, you guys keep the channel going. Really appreciate it. Big up and massive respect. People, my apologies, people. I'm sorry to me have to jump off. Me don't know. Maybe me stream a game. Maybe me stream a game, Nancy. Me don't know it. Because I must say nobody not say nothing to me now. So maybe. You're going, Nancy. When the program done, I'll call you. But anyways, people, big up, massive respect. People, join the channel, people. Join the channel. Become a member of the channel, people. Or join the Patreon. The link in the comment section. Big up.